What's up guys, Perry from Rockville here, and today I'm going to show you how to set up your PKS38 stand. It comes with the stand itself. You also get this shelf here that you can add on top if you need more table room. It also comes with this gooseneck stand so you can attach items like a microphone, and it even comes with a mic clip for your dynamic microphone. And it also comes with these measurement stickers here, which add a numerical measurement to how high you set the legs of the stand. Now these are completely optional, so you don't have to add these to the legs of your stand, but later on we'll show you where exactly you want to place them and how they work for if you do want to use them with the stand. So first we'll just focus on setting up the stand itself. So I'm gonna remove the shelf and the mic stand for now until we need it later on. So to set up the stand, it's very easy. All you're gonna do is take the top leg here and just pull it up like this. You'll want to be sure to raise it all the way up so that it's nice and secure. And then you're going to do the exact same thing for the second leg. And from here, you can adjust the height of the legs if you want by loosening the knob here on each leg. Then you can just pull up on the leg like this. And as you pull it up, you'll see these lines here that act as the measurement guide of how high you're setting the leg. And you'll also see this measurement along the inside of the leg right here. And this is actually how we're gonna use the measurement sticker, so we can post it up right next to this line like this. So now when we're looking at the measurement lines, we can tell that we're pulling up the height of each leg to about the 16 mark here, because this line on the inside matches up to that 16. And depending on how you want your setup to go, you can place the sticker inside of the leg like this or outside of the leg like this. Again, these stickers are optional, so you don't have to add them to the legs if you don't want to, and you can always just use the measurement lines here to show how high you're setting each leg. So once we found the height that we want to use for each leg, we're going to tighten this knob up to lock it in place. I got the height set up for the first leg here, so I'm gonna do the exact same thing with the remaining legs. So once you've set up the height of your legs, you can flip this stand over to set it on its feet. Now, if you're in a space where the floor is uneven, but you want your stand to be completely flat, you can actually just loosen up the legs here and shift the stand around until it's completely level. And then once it's all level, you can tighten the knobs back up to lock it in place. You can also adjust the width of the stand by using these knobs here underneath. So to do that, you're just gonna loosen each knob like this. Then we can pull on each side of the stand. Now you'll see we have a wider width. And once it's all set, you can just tighten these knobs here to lock it in place. So again, you can do that for your setup if you need more width, but I'm gonna bring it in actually for my setup today. So now that my stand is all set and ready to go, I can take my keyboard here and place it right on top. And what's also really cool about this stand is these holes here on each side, which gives us plenty of room to run our cables for power, to connect to your interface, to your computer, and much more. So now this way we have a nice organized setup with our cables running through the holes here. And if you want an even more organized setup, you can always get some Velcro or some cable management clips and run it along the legs of the stand with your wires inside, so it's all nice and neat. Now, if you wanted to attach a microphone to your stand or setup, you can always use the included gooseneck mic stand. So to do that, I'm gonna start by loosening up the clamp here on the end of the gooseneck. So once it's loosened up, you're gonna line it up to a spot that you want to set it up on your stand. So for example, you can set it up either on this bar here, you can set it up on this bar here, or any of the sidebars like here or here. So for today, I'm gonna use this spot right here. So I'm gonna line up my clamp and slide it onto the stand. And once it's lined up, you're gonna tighten the knob for the clamp to lock it in place. So from here, you can position the gooseneck in any position you want for your setup. So for example, I can pull it up and maybe hover it in front of me like this, so my mic is right in front. And then you can even take the included mic clip and screw it onto the gooseneck like so. So since this is a mic clip for a dynamic microphone, I can take my mic and slide it on through. Then you can connect your mic cable, and don't forget you have these holes here on the sides of your stand to run your cable through to make it nice and neat. So another way we can use this gooseneck mic stand is with a condenser microphone. So for that, I have my shock mount here for my condenser mic, and I'm just gonna screw it on to the stand like this. Once that's all set up, I can pinch the ends of the shock mount here and slide my condenser microphone in. Then I can plug in my mic cable, and don't forget we can use these holes here to run our cable along to make it nice and neat. And since condenser microphones are more sensitive than dynamic microphones, I can take this setup one step further by adding a pop filter. To do that, I'm gonna loosen up the end of the pop filter like this. Then I'm gonna line up the clamp of the pop filter to a spot on my gooseneck where I have enough room to bring the pop filter right in front of the microphone. So for that, I'm gonna line it up right about here. Then I'm gonna tighten the clamp up to the gooseneck to keep it secure. Then we can bring the pop filter right in front of the microphone, and now our setup is complete. Now another thing I want to point out about this gooseneck mic stand is the threading here on top can actually come off like this to reveal a thinner threading that looks like that. So if you had a mic clip that you wanted to use with the mic stand but the threading was too small, you can take off the silver threading here to reveal this thinner threading, and then you can attach that clip for your setup. So to complete the setup for your stand, you can attach the included shelf here if you need more table room with your stand. So to add it to your stand, all you're gonna do is line up the inside of your shelf here to the frame of the top of the stand like this, and just place it down like that. So now this way you can add your items on top without it falling through the middle, and because you still have the gooseneck mic stand attached, you can even put like your laptop or your interface on top for a cool recording setup. So once you're ready to break down your stand, you can start by taking off the shelf here by just lifting it up and placing it on the side. Next, you can take off the gooseneck mic stand by loosening up the clamp by loosening this knob here. And then once it's loose enough, you're just gonna slide it off like that. So next we can focus on breaking down the stand itself, and I'm actually gonna remove the shelf and the gooseneck so that it's out of the way when we're breaking down the stand. And to close the legs of the stand, you actually want to do it in a specific order so that it all falls flush. So what I mean by that is that if you look at this side of the stand here, you'll see these silver rings at the bottom, and this will let you know that this is the side that you want to close first. So I'm just gonna close these legs first, like so. And now, after I do that, I can close up these legs. And now you'll see it's completely flush so that it's nice and flat and it stores way easier. So hopefully this showed you guys how easy it is to set up your PKS38 stand. But of course, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to reach out to our customer support team through phone or email. As always, I'm Perry from Rockville, and we'll see you guys next time.